Hello, swimmers. My name is Maya Vacchi with Dodger Media Online.
And I'm Max Bauman with Dodger Media Online. So first question. Last year you guys made it to the semifinal round of the NJSIAA tournament, but unfortunately fell just short to Caldwell. What lessons can you take from that experience in the hopes of advancing further this year?
We lost this really important meet by only about, I think, 2 points. So a really big lesson is that you have to keep trying, even like through hard races, you have to keep going and try and score even those small points. I know personally I came in 6th in an event. If I came in 5th, we would have won the meet. So it's really the small things that matter.
For all the club swimmers on the panel, how do you guys balance your club swimming with this team?
It could be a lot. It can be hard to show up to like both practices, so sometimes you kind of have to split your time between both of them while trying to make an effort to be there for both teams.
So as you guys are all seniors this year, do you have any plans to continue your swimming careers in college, professionally, or recreationally?
I've been swimming my entire life, so I plan to pursue club swim or recreational swim in college.
Probably similar for me. I'm hoping to maybe stay on not a collegiate level team, but something similar to that or a lower level.
I probably won't do club swim, but I plan to keep swimming in my own time in college.
Yeah, I might look into club swim. I'll definitely keep swimming no matter what I do, though. Considering the coaching change these past 2 years, can any of you speak on its impact to your team? I think the coaching change over the past couple of years has brought our team closer together as we've had to change and evolve throughout the leadership and grow together.
I agree. I think it brought us together in a lot of ways, and yeah, I think the captains had their role kind of redefined. So it was interesting to see that growth.
Also, I think we had to develop new traditions because as we've changed coaching, we've just like had to come up with new ways to do things and new ways of like celebrating at meets and like how our dinners work and how everything goes.
Yeah, just echoing kind of what Layla said, just the change really brought us closer together because we had to adapt to new things to do and traditions.
All right, so this question's for Layla and Evelyn. You guys currently hold the record last season's 200-meter free relay race. Is that a race you have circled on do you have that circled that you want to beat this year?
I think that we have a lot of great freshman contenders this year who could definitely make a great impact on our relay team. I think Emma and Erin left huge shoes to fill, but I'm hopeful for this season.
I feel the same way. I'm hopeful that we can beat that relay time, but I do think it's going to be difficult without those two.
This question's for Caitlin. I know that you enjoy swimming the 500 freestyle. May I ask why?
I really like how in the 500, unlike the shorter races, you can kind of just find a rhythm in the race and you can just trust the technique that you have and just keep swimming. And also, because of the nature of the race, in the 500, your time drops a lot more than in shorter races over time. So that's just really motivational to keep swimming, as you can see that.
All right, this question's for Meredith McKeever. I know that you commonly swim butterfly, and I know it's a very dreaded event. Is there anything in particular about the race that you enjoy or don't enjoy?
Yeah, one thing that the Madison swim team is really good at is cheering. And because everybody knows that the 100 fly is one of the most dreaded events, it's one of the most cheered for events. So even though the race itself sucks and feels like it's never ending, at every single turn and every time you look up from the water, there's always somebody cheering you on and calling your name.
That's it for us. Are there any other questions? All right, thank you.
Thank you, guys. Hi, guys. My name is Maya Vacchi with Dodger Media Online.
And my name is Max Bauman, also with Dodger Media Online. So what are your team goals for this year?
So our division changed this year. So I think this year we have a good shot of maybe winning our division. So that's definitely something we can try to do. With our current schedule, I think we can maybe even go undefeated. And then just as a team, I think just creating like a tight knit team.
Are there any team building activities you all participate in for bonding purposes?
Yeah, we've recently implemented Fun Fridays, so we help all the swimmers at practice connect with each other through fun games. And then we also started the season off with an ice cream social, and even tonight we have a team dinners before meets.
We also do this thing called Brother Sister, where we pair up like an upperclassman with a lowerclassman, and we kind of like exchange like candy or like other types of like treats before a meet.
So how do you guys plan on mentoring the new generation of swimmers at Madison High School, considering you have a 30% increase in freshmen this year?
I think just showing them the mad swim spirit. So like at meet, so we have our first meet this Thursday. So showing them that we cheer for everyone, boys and girls, and showing them what that's like.
The next question is for Martin, and we were wondering, how does it feel to be referred to as the Swiss Army knife of the team by Coach Coviello?
I think it's like a pretty interesting title, but I think it like kind of alludes to the fact that like I can really be put into like kind of like any sort of event and be like pretty decent at it. I mean, most of the time, like my primary events are like gonna be like freestyle or like butterfly, but like I could be put into like a 200 IM and like I could still place fairly decently, or I can fill in that slot that like maybe somebody wants to back out of.
All right, this question is for Nuthra. What have you done in the off season to keep up your shape for this season, and how do you plan on getting back to a mock?
Yeah, so I swim on a club team year round. So I swim 5 to 6 times a week and lift 2 to 3 times a week. And recently I've been doing a lot of breaststroke training. So hopefully that translates to the pool.
This next question is for Caden. We were wondering, how does it feel to be the youngest captain on the team?
It's definitely exciting. It's a little nerve-wracking just because it's a huge responsibility and it's like a huge role to fill. But I think with the help of my fellow captains, I can really develop like my leadership skills and also help connect younger swimmers to some of the older swimmers.
All right, this question is for Jacques. You have a total of 5 records with the Madison swim team. How do you plan on breaking more records this year?
I'm going to try and see if I can swim other events that I don't usually swim, like the 2 free, the 1 free, maybe the 1 breast. So yeah.
All right, that's it for our questions. Are there any other questions from around the room? All right, thank you guys.
Thank you.